Hey there, little Weezer freaks. Eric Andreas, your guitar sage, here to teach you how to play Buddy Holly. I'm going to show you the chords, the licks, maybe even the solo if I feel like it. Here we go. It's going to start off like this. Using power chords, we're going to go. I'll show you the little tidbits over the top in a minute here, but basically this is just 6-5-4 strings, just power chords. If you need help with power chords here on YouTube, type in power chords, your guitar sage, and I'll show you how to use them. So we're at this, we'll go from the 2nd to the 4th to the 5th fret. Those are all 8th notes. Okay, second part is going to go the okay, let's show you that. So, second part, you're going to play a power chord at the, or it's an A power chord. This is also a form of power chord, but you got to think about it a little bit differently, almost as if you had a B string. So there's your A. This is kind of like playing the power chord as if you had a B string right here, and you're playing another octave. But we don't have a B string there, so we're gonna put our finger here on the 5th fret of strings 6 and 5, and our 3rd finger here on the 7th fret of the 4th string. And then you can slide that up a whole step. So and then back down to the F sharp power chord again. I don't care what they say about us anyway. So here we have this. Anyway, I don't care about that. Okay, so again, here's the second part. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. Now here, what you're going to do is you're going to hang on to that chord and you're going to drop that first finger like. So for a split second, you're lifting your finger up. Okay? So that's verse and pre-chorus. Let's talk about the bridge and then we'll talk about the licks, okay? So there's this one part that goes the bridge. Okay? And so all power chords, and it's like A, E, F sharp. We're going to be toggling back and forth between those. So like, okay. Then he does this little, which is reminiscent of Crazy Train, where he goes. Same bit there. And so what you're going to do is on the 2nd string, or on the 6th string, 2nd fret, you're going to be behind the fret, like about in the middle, and there's a false harmonic there, or not a false harmonic, a real harmonic. You thought they were just at 5, 7, and 12, didn't you? They ain't. They're all over the neck. Right, so here's one. It's a little tricky, but it's there. If you need help with the harmonics here on your YouTube, type in harmonics, YourGuitarSage, and I'll help you with that. Okay, so 2nd fret in the middle. What you're doing is you just take your finger, you lay it as light as a feather right in the middle of frets 1 and 2, and then when you hit the string, get that crazy sound. Takes a little getting used to. You should have some distortion on your guitar, otherwise you won't hear it very well, and you're going to be as light as a feather. If you're pressing down, you're just going to get that sound. You know that sound. Light as a feather, hit it hard. So, it goes. Depending on where you're at. Then we have this. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this second run is like a A, B, C sharp, B, A, F sharp. And you may only have to play, when I'm playing this, I will typically not hit this chord, but I'll just hit what my pinky is playing. I won't hit this first finger here, so I'll go. See, I don't have my first finger there, I'm just going. It's a little shortcut, save you some time. And then just rinse and repeat over and over and over again, okay? So now, what are those other little licks that he's doing in there that sound like a keyboard? That are a keyboard. I think they sound like a keyboard because they are a keyboard. I'm not sure. Maybe he's doing some sort of funky thing with his guitar. I'll tell you what I do. I hit this little pitch envelope thing on my guitar, and I get this nice little... And it throws another octave in there, and it kind of sounds like a synthesizer a little bit. So that's what I use. But so the licks that we're talking about is, what's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they got a front? Super easy. It's just at the 14th fret on the 2nd string. You're going to do a little trill. So that means one pick, and then let your fingers do a series of hammer-ons and pull-offs to get that trill sound, 14th and 15th fret. That vibe, okay? So that's the riff, and then he does that later on in the song. Actually, that's what it is. But you could just as well go, and it's going to sound really good. A lot of folks miss that it's that note. The second time around, okay? You can play this, it's going to sound fine. Whenever I play this song live, when I'm out with Weezer, not really. Whenever I play this out, like in cover bands and stuff like that, I'll just play this. No one misses it. No one throws tomatoes. Okay, so then there's this. The first solo or little lick goes. Nice and convenient right here at the 14th fret. Okay, we're not jumping around all over the place. It's just right there, and it's on strings 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to play it again slowly here for you. You can rewind here on YouTube now, new feature they just put on, and it will allow you to see this over and over again instead of writing me to go slower or do a whole video series on this lick. Okay, no sarcasm, just hit rewind. You're cool, right? Sure, we're cool. We're cool, right? Yeah. Okay, so here it goes. It goes like this. Okay, there you go. That's the first lick. Second lick is, or the solo is going to go. Whoops. Okay, let's do that again. So, let's see. So we're gonna, for this first part here, we're gonna be at the 9th position, bending on the 3rd string. So that's all on strings 3 and 4. Second lick. That's all on strings 2 and 3. And third lick. So just a run, a scale run. And then a bend. So again. Repeat that. And then the very last lick goes. So again, after the bridge, it goes. Whoops, let's try that again. And that, my friends, is how to play Buddy Holly. If you like this video, hit subscribe. Make sure you get the free ebook at YourGuitarSage.com. Got a ton of other videos that are free, that are nowhere else to be found except for UnstoppableGuitarSystem.com, where I have a whole series on how to learn guitar. So check that out there. It's free. If you have any questions about this video or any video that I've done, hit me up at Twitter and Facebook. Links are below, as well as the links for the other things. And spay and neuter your cats. Please do that. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. I love animals. Thank you. See you. Bye.